Our Collision 2017 coverage is proudly powered by Monster Products. Find the headphones and speakers that match your style at PLUGHITZlive.com/monster.
Our next interview is here with us.
How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Please.
I think your headphones are a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of inverted.
There you go.
There you go.
Much better.
Please tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Great. Hi, I'm Grace Lee. I'm the founder of WishPoints, and WishPoints pays you to travel around the world for free.
And how does that happen?
Sure.
How does that happen?
I would like to know
You wanna go
because
to
I want to
London?
go to London.
Don't you want to sign up now?
I will sign up. How do I do
Sure.
this?
I've traveled around the world, over 80 countries, 500 cities for free. And I just feel like anybody can do this. So what we want to do is reward you for your advice of cool places that you have in your local hometown or where you've traveled. And you upload it like a postcard that you would send to friends. And if your friends say, I want to go there too, you get influence points. And if you say this is a cool coffee place to work and people agree with you, you get trust points. And with those points, you get free on-demand helicopter anytime, anywhere, underwater hotel, free luggage, free trip to Bali, London, wherever you want to go.
Underwater hotel?
Yeah. 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 See, that's the point, is that I think most people aren't aware there's such amazing places around the world. And what the app does is shows you all the places that other people have been in your social network and motivate you to try it out. You know, we all have this impression of what Asia is like, but we don't know what it's like. Middle East, what it's like. I was in Middle East for 7 months. And while I was in Middle East, I went to Jordan, Oman, Beirut, and Sri Lanka, Maldives. And before I went, everyone was like, oh, no, it's so dangerous for you to be in that area. Mm-hmm. But I show up, my hair's flowing, I'm wearing shorts, I'm having a great time, I'm at the Dead Sea, the Red Sea. And I think when I came back, people said, oh, wow, it's safe enough for a girl to go. And she went, she's a friend of mine, and look at these amazing pictures that are from The Martian, the movie, or from Petra, the Indiana Jones scene. I want to go too. Mm-hmm. So it's this fear of missing out, right?
Okay.
When you see a friend having gone a place, you want to go too. And so we want to reward people for recommending cool stuff around the world to do so that people can get out of their little hometown and see someplace else. And it doesn't need to be another country. Let's say you go next state over.
So how do you get these?
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah, like how
Walk
do you
me through this?
Yeah,
Sure.
I want to know from your end also how you get how you figure out what earns points.
Sure. So if you look at Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, you see all these pictures come through and you're like, oh, that's great. I have no idea where it is or how to get there or what to do there.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is fix that, to be able to say, okay, here's a picture that my friend uploaded onto this app. And it's a picture of this like hidden waterfall somewhere in Southeast Asia, right? It has all the information. And if I upload it and you say, I wish to go, then I've influenced you to go someplace that you never thought about going, so I get influence points. And if I say this is a good place and you say, I agree with you, this is a good cheap pizza, or this is really fun for kids, and you agree with that tag, then you get those trust points, and I get rewarded with those trust points. So if you look at Yelp and TripAdvisor, they're written by people I don't know, right? And who knows, half of them are paid for, and these are old reviews from 10 years ago. And what we want to do is, through the different swipes, we get to see, did I influence you to go someplace new by what I wrote, because you know me and I tend to go to fun places, or I will choose safe places for girls to go.
Yeah.
Right. So it's about this FOMO, fear of missing out, and it's also about trust. You trust your friends more than you trust any other recommendation, any other article, Condé Nast, and things like that. And we want to make it easier so that it's all, once you swipe, it's Tinder swiping. So you're Tindering for travel.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're swiping left and right, and you get to see, say, yes, I want to go, and you swipe right. Left, I've been there, so I've left that place, or down, not now. I don't care about it right now.
How does the points correlate into free travel?
Sure. So we have reward sponsors that want to reward good influencers. Right now, as Instagram with 10,000 following, that's not really influencer in the making people want to actually book a travel, right? So we have reward sponsors like tourism boards that offer a week stay in Jordan or Bali. We have airline sponsors. We even have luggage sponsors who have said, I'll give you free luggage for 500 points. So if you can influence 500 people, then you get a free luggage.
And it's 1 point per person that you influence?
No, so it's one postcard, and if 5 people swipe yes, you get 5 points. And if 10 people say, I agree with you, you get 10 points.
Okay.
So you're getting points while you're sleeping.
So, you said it's Tinder for travel, which I like that idea.
Sure.
So this works by people connected on your app.
Network. Yeah.
Yep.
So once you sign on to the WishPoints and download it, and you log in with your Facebook account, all your friends show up. So anybody who's logged into WishPoints and also a friend of you on Facebook, then you can see who's been and who wants to go with you. So
and these are primarily towards your friends?
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't want to know about people I don't care about. I want to focus on those that want to go to the same places I do.
Okay.
Right.
So if I post on WishPoints that I'm going to like Italy.
No, so you would post that you want to go to Italy.
Oh,
so there's swiping. So there's a whole list of, do you want to go to Italy? Do you want to go to Portugal? Do you want to go to Brazil? And you just swipe like Tinder.
But if I'm the influencer,
yes.
like if
so
I
you
go,
upload. Yeah, so you upload a place that you found when you traveled, right? So you went to Brazil or Italy and you found this cool pasta place. Then you upload a postcard, and that's how you get the points.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really easy.
Do you put like multiple pictures on this postcard?
Yeah.
And like, so if I'm going through the Twinder swipe, can I like click on it and actually view
different
all
pictures.
the things that I've done at that place and all the reviews that I have?
Well, reviews, I want to change the way we review. No one wants to type a whole paragraph anymore, right? So the review is when we're having a conversation, you'll say, what's that place like? And you'll say, coolest place, good for kids, or tourist trap, or this is off the beaten path. That's all we really remember from any conversation. So the tags are really all that you type in. I don't want anyone typing. I don't want anyone searching. It just takes too much effort, right? The other aspect that I haven't talked about is by swiping all this, I now know 50,000 people who want to go to Cuba in the month of May. So I can have airlines start bidding for us now. One airline offering 40% off, another airline offering 50% off, and then you get the promo codes to have cheaper travel because we have better buying power as a bigger group.
Where did this idea come from?
Sure. Well, I came to the U.S. as an immigrant and refugee, and I could not afford to travel. My family was poor, and we stayed in New Jersey, and we never went anywhere. So when I had graduated, I had decided every month I'm going to try someplace new. Right.
Okay.
So the jobs that I had chosen were always jobs that paid me to travel around the world. I ended up being a global head of a department that managed people in Australia and Asia and Europe. And so I traveled to a lot of places paid by my clients or my company. By doing that and the credit card points, I got a lot of points that enabled me to travel on vacation for free. So now I could travel with friends for free hotel, free airfare from accumulating all those points. So my idea is really I'm going to pay people to travel and be Anthony Bourdain, because anybody can do what Anthony is doing, right? Finding a cool spot and having a good ramen somewhere. And then the other side is using the point system as a currency to reward people for good work. Right. If you help your friends travel, then you should be rewarded. And that's how it works, is really paying backpackers this summer to travel around Southeast Asia, South America, Africa, find cool spots, find other travelers, and pay them for doing what they do best, which is meeting friends and finding cool things.
That's awesome.
Okay.
How? So this is like already set up? Like,
yeah, we launched in October.
Okay.
And we have 400,000 wishes already.
400,000 wishes.
Yeah. And so wishes are all these opportunities for travel of people who have the same place they want to travel to. We have 200 vendors of airlines, hotels, and tourism boards or tour companies that are interested in being a partner. So how we make money is they subscribe to access us and say, I'm going to give one promotion of 50% off to people who want to go to Cuba in the month of May. Right. And they pay to access that. Okay. If they want 10,000 people, they pay a little bit more to access, which means they send us these coupons and help us travel cheaper.
So is it, like let's say I want to sign up, It's
free.
It's free.
Yeah, free for us, and we pay you to travel.
Oh wait. Okay, so this is is an app?
It's an app. It's on Android and iOS.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'm curious on how often is it that someone can win a trip? Like,
Sure.
what's the probability of, like, if I sign up today?
Yeah. So if you go online, literally for me, I'm the first user and I'm the most frequent user. So I uploaded about 10 postcards of places I found all around the world or in my local hometown in New York. Favorite pizza place, favorite waterfall. And through the span of 2 months, I racked up about 3,000 points.
Wow.
And with 5,000 points, our current reward sponsor is offering you an on-demand helicopter ride anytime, anywhere in the world. Eiffel Tower, Grand Canyon, whatever you want, Uber helicopter type, right? So it really is, if you upload something as normal as, a statue or a McDonald's, people aren't going to be interested. But if you
Right.
found this hidden spot or hidden waterfall that nobody knows about, everyone's going to save it because they
Right.
want to go too. So it's really, I want to promote non-tourist traps. I want to find all the local spots, especially if you look at New Orleans. There's so many great local spots here, but we don't know about it because it's not in a tour book. It's
Right.
not found, online. So what we want to do is get all the locals in New Orleans or elsewhere to talk about your hometown. If I come to your hometown where you grew up, I'm sure you have a favorite pizza place that you think I should go to or a
Right.
coffee shop.
And that's great to, like, bring in tourists and say, okay, this local here
Yeah.
thinks that this place is the best, and they should know more than me, who's
Because
just
they're
coming
from
in.
there.
I
Exactly.
really like that.
And the tags will tell you that because so the thing with TripAdvisor and Yelp is that they'll say, oh, this is great, blah, 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 but there's a super Yelper getting paid to
Right.
write about it. But if you have someone who says this is cheap and everybody says it's expensive, that tag for expensive will come up to the top. So it'll be more obvious that the cheap one was just an outlier, but
Right.
everybody else thinks that this is expensive,
Right.
right? So I think I want to look at trust. And, in this current climate, trust is so important in what we read, right? So trust is really validating everything we read by other people agreeing with us versus some random, piece of information that aren't relevant.
Okay.
I'm downloading this app today.
And what? I don't know how to word this question. How many points primarily is some of the trips? I know they're probably all different.
They're all different, yeah. So if your luggage
what is like the different variations?
numbers,
Yeah.
right? So like if you want a backpack or a luggage, it's more around the 500 to 1,000 point level. If you want a zip line or bungee jumping, it's more on the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. But if you want a trip that is multi days or a free helicopter ride, it's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000.
Okay.
But I mean, at the end of the day, the better you are in recommending things, then you don't have to worry about these points because these points
Yeah,
are
I'm going
They
to
just
accumulate
keep
them while I
coming.
sleep.
yeah, while you're sleeping, exactly. And so getting deals while you're sleeping, getting all these points while you're sleeping, and you wake up and you go to the destination of your dreams.
That's awesome. So where do my viewers go if they want to find out more about WishPoints?
Sure.
And where to sign up and all of this stuff?
Absolutely. So wishpoints.com is our main website that has more information about how to swipe and how the points work. There's a reward page that you can see more information. The ambassador site's interesting because that's where we pay you to travel. If you're a backpacker, if you're a digital nomad, or if you're a blogger already living in Southeast Asia or South America or Africa or anywhere, and you are able to fill out a form and we can recruit you to be our little Anthony Bourdain and go search for travelers and search for cool stuff,
That's
we'll
awesome.
sign you up and pay you to travel around the world.
Oh,
Yeah. And then iOS and Google Play, App Store and Google Play to download the app. So the app is free. And really, it's very addicting. A lot of my friends say, oh, they forget about Netflix. They're just swiping away. They're like, I want to go there. I forgot about that place. Or they just get really excited.
And that's something that I've heard that, like, people say, like, oh yeah, I get a Tinder just to go through and do it.
Yeah.
Because it's enjoyable to be able to judge these
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
that you want to do or you don't want. And
Yeah.
and I think that's a cool. It's even cooler when you know it's a place that you want to go or a place
Yeah.
you don't want to go.
Right. And I think the flip side is I'm counting the number of places as you're swiping. So the other part is, oh, my number has gone up. I've been to 20 countries, 30 countries. You see that number go up as you swipe and show that you've been there. So even the been there part gets people excited because
Right.
you're like, oh, I've been to so many places already. Who knew I was at 20 countries?
And I have one more question.
Sure.
Do you get any kind of rewards from, like, judging? Do you get any kind of points from
From swiping.
Yeah.
From swiping. Yeah, so you get experience awards. So those who've never left their hometown aren't going to get experience awards. But if you've said you've been to 20 countries, each of those countries is a point for experience. So we have 4 categories: experience, the number of places you've been; discovery, the number of new places you upload; influence, the number of places that your friends want to go to because of you; and trust is the number of keywords that you put in there that people agree with.
Okay.
Right? So if you put a bunch of words that nobody agrees with, you're not going to get any points. But if you put words that really describe that place, then you're going to get more points for that because people are going to keep hitting that same button.
This was amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And I hope you guys join us on WishPoints.
Oh,
Definitely,
As soon
definitely.
as we're done with this show, I'm downloading the app because this is
we
awesome.
have a list of things that we have to do after the show, and
Yes,
this is
this
on
is
the
on the
list.
list.
Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Thank you so much.
We
Great
wish
to
you all
meet
the luck with the rest
Thank
of your day
you.
and how everything's going and your goals. We really,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate being
Thank
on the
you.
show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.